Hello, I'm Bradley and welcome to my channel. It is Good Friday, a very, very happy Easter to you. And however you choose to celebrate this season, I really do hope that you have a great time, you enjoy yourself. I hope that you enjoy the extended break from the pressures of everyday life, seemingly. And I really do hope that you enjoy the time however you choose to enjoy that in your family. Now, Easter can mean so many different things, can't it? For me, I am of faith, so this time of year for me always puts me on a bit of a course of reevaluation of life and really trying to kind of bring things into perspective which I should be, and to try to push out the things which I shouldn't probably be stressing over so much. I'm naturally quite a stressful person, so around Easter, which I absolutely love, I really do always try to kind of align my life where I really should be starting to let go of those stresses, those worries, and I really try to kind of enrich my faith, and I really try to take a look at kind of where I am in life. I really kind of trying to work on the rest of the year and trying to improve things and really try to value everything, which is so easy that in this life that we can get wrapped up in a routine where things which we should be appreciating, things which we should be really treasuring, sometimes it's really easy to slip and to not necessarily appreciate the things which we should be. So Easter to me is that reminder of just how much we've been blessed with in this life, and myself, how much I've been blessed with in this life, and that we have to really appreciate what we've got. We have to really just really run with everything which we've got in this life and really make the most of it and really honour it and really treasure and cherish it. So for me, Easter is that kind of looking back on everything in the last couple of months, especially from the Christmas season, and of course beyond that time as well, and really just trying to kind of look and really try to evaluate everything going forward, and really learning from just how much we've been blessed with. And I do find at the moment it's quite difficult when you look at the world and you look at all of what is going on. And I mean, it only takes just to look at the television at the moment with news, whether it be on your phone, whether it be social media, the things what's going on in the world. And do you know what? Sometimes it's hard. Do you know what? I worry for my nieces and nephews growing up in the world which we live in today. And I think the Easter story so much could just teach so many people so many things and really just install so many strong values, which, do you know what? I really do believe that this world is missing lately. But you know what? That's not what we're going to talk about today. I do think that sometimes looking at the world at the moment, it is quite disheartening, it is extremely sad. But we have to remember that there are so many great things which happen all around us. And sadly, they don't take momentum, do they? They don't take precedence in our lives. We acknowledge the bad, but when there is good, we're very quick to kind of look over it, or we don't give it the kind of the acknowledgement which it deserves. So I think that's really important, that of course there is a lot going on in the world today, but there is also so much good, and that going back to what I was saying, being that I am of faith, that we are blessed with so much in this life, and the good Lord really shows us through the Easter story just how much Jesus loved us, and just how much He will always love us, and all for what He gave us. And you know what? I really do think that sometimes just really taking a step back in life, that a lot of people, even if they're not of faith, just taking a bit of a step back and thinking, do you know what? I've been blessed with this life, and if you're not of faith, remember, my friend, there is only one of you in this world. You are truly incredible. You are truly special. There is only one of you, and that alone makes you so incredible. And I would love to just sort of get that across to people that think, actually, do you know what? If things aren't going to plan how you want it to, or maybe you've tried and you're exhausted and you're still not where your life's wanting to be, well, do you know what? Keep going, my friend, because you are so incredible. You're so worth everything. And do you know what? And keep going, because you deserve it all. And do you know what? There's so many great things, and I'm sure there's so many great things for us all up ahead. It's so easy to get absorbed into that kind of notion that, actually, do you know what? I can't go any further, or I can't keep doing this. But do you know what? if you do and you give up and you fail, or you fail to continue, you never know how far you've come. You never know how close you are. So there's so many great things I think this time of the year can really teach us. And I think we have to, I think it's really respectful to think that I would never ever be somebody who pushes my faith on somebody. It means a lot to me. It is a guidance to me, it is a strength to me in struggles, and it gives me a lot of comfort knowing that he's always working things out for good for me in my life. But I have to be aware, and I absolutely admit that for some people they are not of that and they are fine. I think that very often people on social media, or people who are, I want to say, very traditional in their views, are very quick to judge and presume. And that's something which we shouldn't be doing in any context in life at all. So I really do think that, do you know what? And that's why I started this clip. However, we all celebrate the Easter season. Let's be sure to let's be kind, let's spread that goodness, let's spread that kindness. And do you know what? Let's actually be respectful. No matter how we feel, what we're going through, let's be respectful. Do you know what? It costs nothing. And I think the one thing in this world which doesn't cost nothing, to be kind, to spread that goodness, and do you know what? To really respect and love one another. You don't even have to sort of agree on somebody. You can respectfully disagree. Let's not get into that, because of course the world could really do with that at times, especially with all what's going on in this world. I love Easter, I really do. And for me, Easter brings back so many memories, so many wonderful memories. And I know it's important to acknowledge the future and that we will move forward into the future. But Easter for me, always, as I would imagine for a lot of people, is always family. So now I don't have children myself and I'm not married. I really do hope to get married in the future, and I hope to have children of my own and a wonderful family home, and I would love that. That's my dream in life. It's not yet, do you know what? It's not yet, but I have that awareness, and you know what? That actually, if it's not going to, that I'm meant for something else. But here's hoping that it does happen. But for me, Easter is all about family. So I've got many beautiful memories from many years ago now when my nan was with us, and my nan is my absolute world, my mum's mum. I've been very blessed in this life to have incredible parents, my mum and my dad, and my mum's mum, my very dear nan, who I lost back in May of 21. It breaks my heart. And do you know what? I have days where I feel very awful, and I feel very low and very heartbroken about it. And I have days where I'm a little bit more composed, but you are never the same. I would always say that it's part of you is no longer with you, because of course when you love somebody so much, they almost take a piece of you. But my nan is with me always. She's up above with the good Lord, and she guides me, and even though she's not with me, she teaches me so much from when I look back on her life. So Easter was always very special. Nan would always come to Easter dinner. We always have like a very, my mum, bless her heart, does an absolutely beautiful Easter dinner, which Nan used to come to. I always used to, over the Easter holidays, spend that at my nan's house, and we'd always have such a lovely time, and I always had an amazing bond with my nan, and she's my absolute world, as is my mum and dad. And Nan would always come to Easter dinner, and she would bring gifts, and it was always just so lovely. And of course, with the Easter eggs and gifts and things, and just that whole, that new kind of life, as to speak, around the springtime, I think, and I will just revert back to faith, being that, of course, Jesus beat death, and actually that new life. I think that we can let go of sin, we can let go of bad behaviours, and we can start again a new life. And of course, with springtime, you've got all the beautiful flowers, you've got all the springtime animals, so there's so much to love. The family home, I'm blessed to live in the family home. It's always such a wonderful place to be with my parents, and I've got 3 amazing brothers, and I've got nieces and nephews who I love all dearly, 2 of which who I don't see, but they're always in my prayers. And they're a set of twins. I've got another set of twins from my next brother down, and I've got a little niece of my twin brother. So we've got a wonderful family. And of course, let's be honest, that families do quarrel, they do have cross words, but do you know what? I often say this as well to people, that actually when you have a disagreement, it's because you want the best for somebody. You want to guide them. You want them to be their best. You want the best for a situation. So never ever think that you can't express an opinion, or you can't air a difference of opinion, because it's vitally important that you do. And you know what? I think slightly going off of tangents there, it teaches us so much, doesn't it? That every single day is not perfect, but it is certainly to be cherished. And the Easter season I absolutely love, and springtime and then coming into the summer, there's so much to always look forward to. But you know what? Turning it back to my subscribers and my viewers, I just want to take a moment just to thank you all so very, very much. I've had so many incredible comments over the last couple of months from Christmas. We've done a lot of great progress on the channel. I'll put that out there and be a little bit confident. And I just want to thank everybody for supporting me and for all of the great comments and for all of my subscribers and for anyone who's even viewed my channel or any of my clips for a couple of seconds. Thank you for your continuous support. And as I say, I really do hope that you enjoy the Easter time and the Easter holiday. And if you've got time off, I really hope that you recuperate, you rejuvenate, and that you really enjoy yourself, however which you choose to spend your Easter. And just on that note, I wish you a very, very happy Easter, and thank you very, very much for being here. I really loved talking about Easter, and as I say, I've got so many memories from my childhood, always around family and growing up with my brothers and with mum and dad and my nan and everything, just with the house being set for Easter and the different lovely luxury Easter foods, and I love Seminole cake. I often make a Seminole cake. I love making a Seminole cake. So always so many great things, and for my little niece, sometimes we do an Easter egg hunt. My other two, my niece and nephew, who I see quite a bit, they're a lot older now, so for them it's sort of Easter card. I always do Easter cards, love Easter cards, and of course the eggs and a little bit of money for them as well. I always like to treat them to something at Easter, and yeah, it's a lovely time. I've been really blessed this year because I've got some extra time off of work, which is really nice. I work in finance and accountancy, so we've just had the financial year end, which is great for that to be behind us now, but it went really, really well, really pleased to say. And yeah, so it's been really, really great. So on that note, giving a little bit of a snippet of my life over the springtime and Easter season, I really hope that you've enjoyed that. Please let me know what you think. And if you have any queries or questions, or if you want to just leave me a comment down below, please do so. I love receiving all the comments, and I will always come back to you, no matter how long it takes me to come back to you. I will always come back to you. So on that note, God bless, take great care, a very happy Easter. I hope that you enjoy this season, and until next time, I really do hope that you can join me then. Bye now.